Hey, you, if you have a minute, I'd like to share something with you. And if you let me do that, I promise if you ever call on me, I'll listen to you. So, yesterday at 10 a.m., it was August 26th, 26, I got out of Mishawaka Behavioral Health Facility in Indiana. I'd been in there since the 15th. Um, I hadn't been feeling like myself lately. I'd maybe been sleeping too much. I lost my father last year and my house, and been homeless for a while. Was in a tent for a bit, but we'll get into that later. But those 2 weeks that I put in there were, well, it was really only like 11 days, but I made it about me, and that's something a lot of people don't do. I stood up for myself. I had a job lined up that I could have went to on the following Monday, but I talked to the guy that I was possibly going to be working with, and he understood. I told him that I wanted to come in 100% as opposed to only half of me there. So I talked to my wife after. I told her that I really hadn't been feeling well. We're not staying together right now. We are together, but we're not staying in the same place. She lives with her mother-in-law since I lost our house when my father died. Um, so I got out at 10 a.m. and I got an Uber home. They paid for me to get an Uber home, which is to my camper. I live in the backyard of my buddy Jesse's house, who I consider a brother. I mean, I call his dad Pops and everything. Um, when I got home, I had 100 messages on my phone once I charged it. Some from my wife and a bunch from my friends. Uh, while I was in there, I had lost a dear friend of me. His name's Anthony, and he passed away Saturday, I believe Saturday the 18th. I could be a little off on that, but it was Saturday after I went in. So I missed his funeral while I was in the hospital, and I spent a lot of yesterday talking to some of his family and a bunch of my friends. Also talked to my daughters, and especially one of my daughters who I haven't spoke with in a while. Um, that was really nice. They put me on some medication, which I'm not a person to take medication. I've always been against it, but well, I was there to fix myself. I went into full solitude. I didn't allow anybody to call me, and I didn't call out. I did put my wife down, but it's tough to find somebody with the HIPAA laws. I would have spoke to her if she would have found me, but I think it was better that I didn't have any interruptions during that time. I met a lot of people in there, spoke to a lot of people that had a lot more problems than I did, and it really opened my eyes to how big the problem really is. It's not just me. Even though I am important, I can't really be important to anybody if I can't take care of myself. So I was going to record this yesterday, but it was a little emotional. I got tired. I fell asleep. But I'm back today. It's a fresh day, and I wanted to invite you to my campercast. Thanks. I'll have another one soon.